choosing the wrong spouse. In fact, they've done studies on this over and over again, and the number one determining factor of a man's success is who he chooses as a wife. And the reality is this: when you choose someone as a wife, are you choosing someone who is going to be a believer in your dream, who is going to advocate for you, who is going to be the wind in your sails, who is going to be your support system? And hopefully you're going to do all of that for her as well, right? Or are you rescuing someone? Are you the type of man who is the Captain Save-A-Ho, for a lack of a better term? Are you trying to rescue her from, because she's broken, she's damaged, and she is codependent on you, and it feels good in that moment while you're dating her, so next thing you know, you put a ring on it, and then she is chaotic, she is sporadic, she is not a supporter of your dreams, she is emotionally reckless, and therefore every time you try and launch a business, you try and do something great, you try and live your life's purpose, you have to deal with the chaos that is your spouse, right? Now obviously this goes the other way as well. You know, how many women try and marry men who are just like their dads, who are broken, who are mean, who are angry, who are assholes. So they are attracted to that kind of man because they want to fix him, and they realize that they are now living a life of just unsatisfactory life, right? They don't have a modern day knight as a man. They don't have a man who's a great protector, who's a provider, who is a gentleman. And they're like, shit, man, I didn't sign up for this. Well, you kind of did. You made a choice. So choosing the wrong spouse is one of the determining factors of failure. In fact, the number one highest determining factor of failure. So this doesn't mean, and I don't know what you need to do. Like if you're like, holy shit, bro, you just described my wife. Like she does not support me. She's chaotic. She drinks, and then we end up arguing. And, you know, I want to do this, but she wants to do that. I want to be 2.0. She's comfortable being 1.0. Guess what, bro? Help her level up, right? Every human can change. Every human can change. And if you really love her, if you really want to be with her, then you would find a way to introduce her to self-development, personal development. Maybe she needs to work with a therapist. I've worked with a therapist for 15 months going through my shit, right? Unfucking myself. And so maybe you need to do the same thing with your wife and invest in her and let her know that you support her and you want her to become 2.0. Now, at some point, if the answer is no, I don't want to, then you're going to have to make a decision. Is this a woman that I want to be with? And if it's not, then you're going to have to make a decision.